Embarrassing. Okay. I think we're live again. Hopefully. Gosh, I hope everyone comes back in. Oh jeez, I pressed the wrong button. I'm so sorry. I pressed the wrong button. I am so sorry. Yeah, this is embarrassing. Hopefully everything is fine now. Test. Hello, Chibbity. Hopefully it's working again. I don't know what's wrong, because on my end at least, there was never any interruptions. I didn't have any drop frames, and I didn't have any internet issues either. So I feel like it's probably something that has to do with what was it? Is probably it's probably on YouTube's end. It should be fine. I feel like, I hope it's fine. Please let me know if it's okay. Please let me know. Like, it says testing. For some reason my chat is not detecting. I don't know why it's not detecting. Can you guys hear me? This is very unfortunate. And especially since we got to such a good part with these attachments. Alright, oh hey there, Neko. Wait, Neko, were you the one that was translating for Kuruko? Yeah, it's especially since we got to this like good part, right? With all these attachments. Because I know like gun nerds will really cream themselves over this stuff. Oh, it was you! Naruhodo. Yeah, you offered your translation services to me as well, didn't you? I think I can manage though, it's not so bad. Gosh, this is so ugly! Oh my goodness. That rusted up flashlight. Not the gun nerd. I'm a little bit of a gun nerd, yeah. Looks like we don't have that many attachments though that we can really use. I guess we can like, I hope like, what is it? The attachment system? I hope it's not as annoying as Genshin, because Genshin, it gets really RNG. Gets incredibly RNG, but yeah, this looks nice. I don't know if suppressors for shotguns actually look like this, but hey, it looks cool. It looks cool at least. I need to get more attachments. I wonder if we can try doing that mission again, except this time maybe not with the flames, because it looks like if you hit the guy with flame weapons, it makes him very ugly. It makes him really dangerous. We want to avoid that, which is bad because, well, we have a bunch of flame units. If only if we had Tololo. Oh, dang. Did you see that? Did you see the jiggle? Oh my goodness. Nemesis is giving us all the fan service. And Sabrina as well, of course. Also, Jackster101, if I didn't reach you earlier, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Is it Saturday? I had to check. Is it still Saturday? My sleeping, I've been sleeping pretty much non-stop. I've been in bed for a long while. Since, I guess, last week. Things have not been going very good for me. Yeah, the curve is a terrible, terrible gun, but it's cute. I like the design. I like the design. I think it looks pretty, even if it's a terrible pistol. Okay, let's try fighting that again. This time with our stronger... I don't know what these are, but I guess it's like whatever sort of ability or like parameters you want your weapon, your attachments to have. Alright, alright. This time without the bunny. Without her. We want non-fire elemental damage. Because I think setting him on fire seems to make him more dangerous. Let's go ahead and blow him up. Oh wait, no. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, let's deal with this flamethrower guy this time. Not gonna let him get away with it. And we don't want to group up because he's just gonna flame everyone together. Hanuga, Hanuga. Why am I speaking like what's his face from Lord of the Rings? Baka baka. Oh, I think we have to break the stability. And that's what'll get them to flip. Oh, the suppressor actually changed the sound for her weapon. That's pretty cool. Ouch. Gohan mada tabete nai. Okay. Get rid of this thing. Maneuver around, and we can't shoot them. It's fine. We can take a hit or two. Boom. Ouch. Oh, yeah, never mind. It looks like he gets on fire anyway. It's unfortunate. He has an aura, turns your attack into fire attack, so try not to get within 4 tiles when he's low HP. Oh, is that what it does? Does it keep the aura if I move away? Oh, it looks like it doesn't. Ah, thank you, Armored Neko. What do I do without you? You need to cool off, sir. Fire burns and cauldrons bubble. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? This guy is weird. We don't do any damage. So yeah, Cheetah can heal, but Kolfin can relieve status effects and refill the what is it called? The balance gauge. Yeah, this guy is tough. It's a good thing that it seems like he does way less damage when there's no one around him. To the point even Kolfin could kill him. Oh, I guess not. Okay, good old noob tube. Alright. We got all the bonus objectives this time. Most bosses get the stability back over 2 turns or so. Well, that's good to know. Hey, we got some more pieces. I don't know what these are, but we're gonna find out. Ooh, stinky rusted parts. This game's encouraging you to get better parts just so you don't have to look at all this ugly stuff. Wrong button. That's over here. I can get more attachments. What's this? I don't know what this is. Is this like a shotgun choke? I can't see anything. Yeah, we can't. I'm gonna guess this piece is a shotgun choke. And here we have something. I don't know what this is either. Screws, yeah, it looks like screws, but not quite. I don't know what exactly it is. The image is kind of blurry to me. It's a golden something. I recognize that's the kanji for gold. And this is the kanji for come together. I don't know what these two are. Rivets. Rivets! That's interesting. Interesting. Oh. This is, I'm sorry, Groza, you're gonna have to put up with it. We just don't have the budget, you know? Griffin and Kruger just isn't what it used to be. You're gonna have to put up with the rusted up foregrip. Gosh, it's so ugly. So, okay, we have a We have a rusted up Surefire or a rusted up, what is this? What do they call these again? D-ball? Is this a D-ball or is it just a... Crap, I'm forgetting the names for these things. I'm sure if there's anyone that's like an actual like gun nut, they'd be screaming at me right about now. Alloy rivets, the gold plus together meaning alloy. Ah, I see. Gold alloy rivets. Funny. Alright, let's continue on with the story. Samaflange. Oh, hey, I didn't know when I got this, but we did. It's not as sexy as the, you know, but we'll use this for now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely has cake. Nemesis definitely has cake. Oh yeah, here we have like, I guess the skill tree. We have the skill tree. And we don't have enough of these. It's a IOP something something. Old man Javier is still supplying us with the goods. At a very reasonable price, probably. He's probably not overcharging us, I swear. Hopefully. Let's see what this is. Oh wait, no, not here. Not for this gun. Oh, we've got a short little flash suppressor. But I like this one better. It makes a pew 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 sounds, which I find kind of endearing. Tactical, yeah. All rusted up. I guess these are our dailies, huh? Yeah, I mean, I know some people are like really far into the game right about now. Kind of crazy. Like, I think a lot of people already finished their, as far as the story can take them. Meanwhile, I'm just sort of playing this very casually. I'm sure it'll be different if when the full release comes out. 'Cause I can't read anything. I can't. Right, we're Yeah, we're done. We're done with this. Let's go back into the story. Let's go back into the story, shall we? I can farm for more equipment later. But for now, let's play the game. Boy, boy. More beans. A lot of beans. Okay, we got some explosive barrels. And we got beans. Scary, scary beans. Well, let's just go ahead and get right into it. I feel like this is one of the maps where Seiya died horribly. Hopefully I'm wrong, but you know, things can always not be good. Bad things can happen. Oh, hey. It looks like breaking those barrels turns the ground into molten lava. I'm just gonna call it lava. Okay, that turned him, and it's gonna break the dino gates in the next turn. I'll go ahead and murder this dude. Let the farts kill him. Alright. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have stood there. Now she's on fire. Okay, I might be a little bit dumb. Please don't mind. Okay, very good. We're pretty close to finishing the OBT story. Am I? That was quick. And we're gonna move back, actually. And do this. Move her out of the way. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube suddenly decided to make things horrible for me. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. I was supposed to... So on OBS, right? For YouTube, there's two buttons. One button ends the entire broadcast, and one ends your current live stream, or like the video that you're sending over. So what I was trying to do was to end the streaming of my video, but keep the live stream going, like keep the broadcast going. But I pressed the wrong button because they both sound the same, right? They both sound the same. I didn't realize it's confusing, okay? It's confusing. The UI is not very user-friendly. But as a result, I had to remake the room, so I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. I really do apologize. It was not on purpose. Let's do this. Okay, she's on fire. It's totally normal. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Oh shoot. The fire... the flaming force stops being flaming. I did not realize. This is so stupid. I'm stupid. Lame. So lame. So I do appreciate that not all the stages are the same, right? They're giving us some amount of challenge. It would be boring if they were all the same. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Those enemies look cool? They do. Absolutely. Wait, another tutorial? What's up now? What did we unlock now? Another farm. Oh, I'm gonna guess this is like, what, gold? Looks like there's different values for these enemies. I'm guessing the higher the value, the more money. Wait, are we just killing supply caravans? Are we the baddies? Are we the villains here? Oh. Oh. Are we just killing, gunning down unarmed caravanners? Is that what's going on right now? Looks like this guy has the highest amount of value on him. War crimes, our old friend. Ah yes, war crimes. I do love hurting others. Sure, yes, indeed. I like bringing on the pain. There can be no good in this world. Only pain and suffering. Looks like her fart can only damage 2 people at most. They put a hard cap on that. Watch, that doesn't seem like we murder this guy. Even though he has the most value. Oh! Hey, we can keep on going. Yeah, they're completely unarmed. And we're just gunning them down. For money. God, I love my job. I love my job. Are there enemy evil dolls in this game? Oh, there was an evil doll. There was 2 actually. There was one in the first mission and there was another one in the finale of the last chapter. They call her Sextons. Oh. Yeah, we were just about to kidnap the Megane. The Kusol Megane. But they decided he has to live. I'm sure we'll meet more evil T-dolls. Wait, how many turns do we get? We get 5 turns. What are these dudes doing? Man, these backpacks are like ridiculously huge. So glad we have so much AoE. I'm glad that they all line up like this for me. So I can blast them all. They would really make me choose like this. I feel like not a lot of games go the route of Abyssal Fleet with female enemies. Blue Archive. Yeah, no, they do. But this game's a little bit more serious compared to Girls Frontline 1. I feel like they're trying to go for a more serious tone, so they're not gonna have everyone be stripper robots this time around. You won't get SF anymore. Sangvis is a little bit... The Sangvis aesthetic was a little bit stripper-epic. They're trying to be a little bit more serious this time. It's hard to take a game seriously when your enemy cast is all, you know, in stripper outfits and BDSM gear. Chapter 4. I mean, there's still chapter 5 and 6, right? And we're only like maybe halfway through the open beta, I think. If enemies are bad, why hot? Well, in Girls Frontline, you can recruit. You can actually recruit the enemies. You know, you could never do that in Kantai, but you can do it in Girls Frontline. They gave it. It only took like 4 or 5 years. I have a feeling we're gonna meet some of those enemy dolls very soon. Yeah, she's just saying nonsense. She's saying, this is the first time something's happened like this. I'm super happy about it. I'm super ecstatic. That was the translation. Sangvis, yeah. I mean, there's multiple enemy factions in Girls Frontline. Sangvis is the initial one, back when they were very generic, you know, fighting evil robots, but then became fighting the military and then fighting Paradius. I love Paradius as an enemy faction. I think they're so interesting. And also I like the fact that they're all goth girls. I like that they're all cyborg goth girls. It's amazing. Yeah, we're just mowing them down. 10 years later and we're still mowing down these same enemies. Rounds 4 or 5. Oh wait, they put 6 but they didn't... They're showing us 6 but they're not actually letting us play 6? That's kind of messed up. That's kind of messed up. Guess we'll split up our people. Beat the mission within 6 turns. And don't let 2 of your enemies get, I guess, frozen? I think that's what the kanji says. Oh, these guys are... They won't react unless you actually attack them first. I guess what you're supposed to do is pick them off, but... You can play the missions. Doesn't have cutscenes. Ah, I see. So like the story, there's no more story. Naru no hodo. I guess we have to make it to the end of the map. And that's what we have to do. In which case, maybe I should have just took one side instead of both sides. Hmm. Move up here and shoot him in the face. Yeah, the sound is like, it's so much different now that we attach the the muzzle attachment, the muzzle device. Can I hear yay yay in my sleep? Yeah, me too, for sure. She's very ecstatic about something. Okay, we go here and we're gonna slice you. And that does nothing because you are shielded. That's not good. No, it's not. These dudes and their shields, I swear. What? It completely stopped my action. Wow. Yeah, that is messed up. This guy's probably gonna stop my action as well, isn't he? Yeah. What an asshole. How much damage can I deal? Oh, okay, not terrible. Yeah, not the worst. Get rid of that guy, because he's the annoying one. The sniping units are always the most annoying in Girls Frontline. Every time. It's always the sniper units. We're not doing the amount of damage that we want to be. I think it's okay to leave now. Yeah, it's okay to end the mission. Oh, we need everyone to leave together. Ah. Let's rewind a little bit. Yeah, if that's the case, we want to leave enough space for everyone. Yeah. Go ahead and just shoot him. Okay. 6 turns. Okay, I think it's fine to leave. Run away! Run away! Guys, it's time to run away. Ignore him. 逃げるんだよ. How did that not kill him? That's what I want to know. Alright, it's time to run away. Perfect. Yeah, why are those trash all of a sudden stronger? She said who just bailed out who. It's fine though, they're teammates, they cover each other. Oh, who's this? Wait, is that 45? I feel like that's 45 from her voice. It sounds like it's 45. Okay, we're back at the office. Alright.
ODE01 指定センターの権限を持っているんだろう。単に巡回しに来ただけなんじゃないのか？念のためです。ヘレナさんを連れて先に行ってください。So we're gonna take our child with us, and we're gonna meet up with her somewhere else. 一体どんな奴らが関わってるんだ？ジラードグループ。私たちが知るのはそれだけです。The Gerard Group. 彼らがなぜこの依頼を出したのか。この依頼を通じて何をしたいのか。It seems they're the ones who put out this commission, this bounty. 何か私に手伝えることは？ヘレナさんの安全を確保してください。今の私たちにとって彼女が最も大きな手がかりですから。それからヘレナさんが戻ったらレナさんがまず皆さんを ODE01 の外へとお連れします。
We have to take her out of Odessa. Gerard, don't trust. It sounds French. It sounds very French.
アレックスさんの方はまだ連絡してない。彼に連絡を。あ、わかった。警察との距離は
So it looks like Omp9 is and the rest of 404 work for Kalina now.
やられました。待ってくれ。まさかヘレナを失ったのか。心配いりません。追跡可能です。ですが現在オデッサの管理機構との連絡は不可能。こちらの人員にも限りがあります。 ODE01 では ID 記録を有している彼らは自由に身動きが取れません。グローザさんの方は私に任せてください。指揮官、あなたはヘレナさんの位置を特定でき次第彼女を奪還し安全を確保した上で次の合流地点へとお連れするんです。
So we're gonna take Elena to another rendezvous point.
その他についてはこちらで何とかします。
And Kalina will take care of everything else.
昔のように
Just like old times, huh? Oh, hi! Her expression softened a little bit. Looks like she's happy. Even though she was acting so stoic. I'm gonna miss her badgering me over gems. Telling me to buy stuff in the shop. Oh, I'm being... Oh. Rena, she's handling me. And I totally did not break a couple bones there. It's the Popo. They've come to steal our porn. Oh no, 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 no. Gotta delete the hard drive.
ヘレナさんの位置を追跡。それから監視部門に伝えてください。オデッサ管轄のグリーンエリア内、識別名称、グローザ、コルフェン、キャロリック、ネメシス。延べ4名の人形を9番実験室へとお連れするようにと。了解。プラン通りに N144 計画を執行します。
Commence plan N144. Delete the files. One of the guys' pistols disappeared from his hand at the last frame. I could see. His pistol just like disappeared from his hand. What? I think she just put like her USB drive in the coffee. Wait, why do you need to wear goggles if you already have a visor on your helmet? That's so silly. This guy is taking off his visor just so he can put on goggles. Oh, they're looking for Rena. Eye protection is important. Yeah, he probably thinks it looks cooler than the masks. They're like, she's like saying you guys' action is like reflecting poorly on the police and on the government. You know, when someone's like trying to act like an authority figure, just start chewing them out. Act like you're the one in charge. Yes, please cooperate with our investigation. He's like, all right, here's my computer. She's already deleted everything. I like how she couldn't close the lid all the way, because if she did, like, it would have went to sleep mode. Oh my gosh, 50 years later and stuff like that still happens. Chat is attached to the old tree. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of broken. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's broken. But don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's not a big deal. In fact, I should probably get rid of it. Let me turn that off. I was hoping it would refresh itself. Actually, maybe I'll... I wonder if I can refresh it. And if that'll fix it. Nope, that did not fix it. That didn't fix it. Oh, we'll just turn it off. It's over! It's Jover, man. It's all Jover. Yeah, this job was originally supposed to go to someone else. Wait, it's your fault? I was so excited about reuniting you two that I didn't notice the cops tailing us. Gave us some new ID cards. So we need to get Helen out of here. We got ID cards for Groza and the rest too. Hello Sabrina. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? I guess it's evening now. Don't get lonely. Don't get all lonely without me now, Shiki-kan. Oh my gosh, Reina's so playful. My gosh, this girl trying to prank me, trying to spook me out. Oh yeah, it is on 45. Okay, it's Riva. That's her new name. Oh my gosh, stop gossiping about my... The dolls are talking about Shiki-kan's relationship with Kalina. Hey, it's the granny. Hey, so that's what her voice sounds like. She's still sipping coffee and she's still got... Her bags have not gotten any better. I guess she's still working for Javier. Reina's antenna and really long hair make me think of Uma Musume, but that might be a me thing. I can see that actually. I can see that. Oh, I guess so. She's supposed to be helping us out with examining Helena.
ともかくその技術を応用してストレージを腎臓エピフィラム培養単体スロットの上に装着すれば腎臓コーラプスエピフィラムのエネルギーをより効率よく引き出せるというわけ。
Something about using epiphyllum flowers to like bring out more
元の
power
技
or
術に
something.
改
I
良を
don't know.
加えたこと
It's
で
very technical
第
talk.
二世代の人形にも応用が効くようになってるわ。まあとにかくこの技術はプログラムを通じてコーラプスエピフィラムを腎
You know, tired all the time ladies do have their own appeal. Yeah, she's been... This woman is like in her 60s now, I think. She is old. She's probably also incredibly stinky. Guys, I don't like stinky people. Please don't be stinky. She's just like me, tired all the time. Though I don't really act like it, I'm a little bit more... Maybe I act a little bit more energetic than I should.
とにかくこの技術は絶対役に立つから。
I like the voice actress.
装備の情報と調整データのバックアップを忘れずに
I like the way she's reading the lines.
データの転送には
It very much fits Persica's character.
データのバックアップは取れたか？
ここにありますよ。このなんちゃら装置ってのセクスタンスも身につけてたわ。景況雲の合間に集まる。
I think
でもやつは使
the
わな
voice
かった
acting, the voice acting casting decisions, they've all been spot on.
使い心地はどうだ？
I don't think there's a single character whose voice I don't like in this game, or that I feel like
リバからの暗号化
have not fit. I feel like they've all fit very well.
すぐに向かってほしい
Older ladies are one thing, but grandmas are.
状況は？
Yeah, she is old. Well, she's not a real grandma though.
よし。
Then
通信信号を
she's
抜き取られないよう起動基地との連絡は
she's a 60-year-old virgin probably.
ちゃんを助けに行くなら指揮官はここで撤退しておいた方がいいような気がします
Like her, the one guy who could have, you know, been her partner fucking died before the start of the first game.
極めて慎重な行動が要求されるわ。
私に
So unfortunate.
記憶を残して
She's locked in the lab basement for the next couple
エレナを連れて
decades.
きたのは私だ。責任は私にある。
Not very many chances to meet men in the laboratory.
あなたが残れば安全は保証できないわ。
私ならまずやられはしないさ。
Yeah, she's like, if you come, we can't guarantee your safety. And like, I've had more training than you've eaten breads. Okay, I'm fine.
足を引っ張るだけだわ。
こうしよう。路線列車のホームで君たちを待つ。ヘレナを救い
I'll
出
wait
し
for
た
you
ら
at the train,
全員で大陸間列車に乗って脱出するんだ。
and we're all gonna evacuate by train
カリーナからもらった新しい ID と乗車券がある。
using the new IDs we got from Kalina.
これが私の精一杯だ。
Yeah, this is me trying my hardest. This is my best plan.
このコルフェンにお任せください。ヘレナは私が面倒見るわ。
The bunny's gonna take care of Helena.
天を包み込む。私を助けるですって？あんたが？
And she's gonna help her.
わかった。
Oh, it's so heartwarming. I like how we're focusing on just a couple characters this time around. Wait, is that the end of the story? Please don't tell me that's the end of the story. Please don't tell me that's the end of the story. I want to know what happens next. You know, gameplay without any story is kind of... That's all for CBT? Ah, or OBT. Not CBT anywhere. Okay, I guess that's the end of the story. Now it's just the stages. Also, what is all these blocks of ice? For some reason, we're in cyberspace again. No more CBT. No more fun with the Naitos. Let's go. Let's change out Cheetah. Cheetah's kind of I think we should wait. Do we have enough? I want to see if we have enough materials to do another roll. I don't think we do, but let's check it out. Can we do another roll? We can. Let's roll. I don't wait. How many people? Who am I missing? Man, my sister Kururo got Tololo along with her weapon in the same roll. I swear, that girl has so much luck. Let's see. Who do we have? Or who are we missing? Okay, we're missing Parisha. Gosh, she has way too many jiggle physics. We're missing Parisha. And we're missing Tololo, and we're also missing Chongzhou. Yeah, we're missing her too. Apparently she's really strong. Like she has an ability to throw her knife, and she can basically throw it through walls, which is really good, really good. Anyways, let's do a poll. Please, game. Don't spook me again with another shark free. Oh no, we didn't get her. We didn't get an SSR. Are you gonna try to get all of them characters or not? I mean, I'm gonna get the characters I want, right? Gosh, Nemesis is so cool. She's super cool. I don't even mind that I got a spook of her. A dupe. Man, what a terrible roll. What a terrible roll. Gosh. I'm never gonna get anyone meta. Of course, there's this girl, the locked behind a paywall. I can't get Nagant, though I want her pretty badly. They won't give her to me. For some reason I can't zoom in on, I can't look at her model, but yeah. I want her, they paywalled her. I can't have her. I don't have the, what do you call it? The setup to be able to make purchases on the CN server, unfortunately. Yeah, you can also like get her if you play in the battle pass currency. But in order to do this, you'd have to like, I think you'd have to like go through like 5 seasons in order to be able to afford like just one piece, and you need 5 if you want them to be fully upgraded. So stupid. Like I'm gonna wail when it comes out in EN, of course. Of course I am, but I can't do that right now. Let's go back to Nemesis. Where are you? Gonna give her a neural, what do you call it? Neural vertebrate upgrade. Because we just got dupe. And that upgraded one of her abilities. I don't know what it does. I have not read through the ability descriptions. I don't even know what the yuan exchange rate is. I think it's something like 1 yuan is like 8 yuan is like $1 or something. Something like that. Something like that anyway. Man, let's play the game. Hopefully we can get to the bosses. I'm gonna try to get to the bosses today. Let's go. No more of our lovely Girls Frontline writing though. Girls Frontline has the best writing in gacha, though I feel like that's not a very high bar. I feel like definitely they have the best writing. Out of like everyone, they probably have Mega Team's probably the most writing and story focused. If you like look back on the history of how the company was founded, they didn't even know how to program games. You know, they actually left the gaming programming to Yoastar, or like the predecessor to Yoastar. Man, it was wild how MiHoYo, Yoastar, and Mega Team all were together. Like they were all heavily influenced by each other, and they all like sprouted out around the same time. And you know, there's a timeline where Yoastar and Mega Team did not split, and they had their shit together, and they would be as big as MiHoYo now. But right now, sad as it is, Mega Team is getting by with so little revenue that people often make jokes that it's a money laundering scheme. I hate that enemy. I hate the snipers. They are so annoying. The sniper enemies are just the worst. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I often do wonder. Man, there was so much drama back then. Like, the reason why Girls Frontline is called Dolls Frontline in Japan is because they hired Yoastar to publish for them. Okay, so what happened is like they hired a studio in Japan to publish the game, but then Yoastar was like, no, let us do it. I know we had our little spat, our little fight, but you know, I promise this time we'll get shit together and we'll just be like old times. We'll be all buddy again. And what happened was, the CEO of Mega Team was like, Yuzong was like, okay, fine, but you have to release it within this schedule. And of course, Yoastar didn't actually have the, you know, the studio or like, you know, the infrastructure to do that. So they outsourced it without telling Yuzong. And they didn't just outsource it. They outsourced it to the same studio that Yuzong was already asking to publish the game for before Yoastar came and was like, oh, we'll do it for you. Thing is, because they didn't tell them, there was like not enough time to get everything sorted out. And what happened is they were like, okay, we don't have enough money to do this, so we're gonna sell the rights, the IP rights of Girls Frontline in Japan to this, you know, company that's like almost dead. But because they were so slow with the scheduling, the company bought the IP rights and then went bankrupt. They defaulted. Oh, it's so embarrassing. So it wasn't even like malicious intent. It was just an amazing level of incompetence. Oh no, Groza, you're dead. No, Groza, no. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And this is like the last straw for Yuzong. He's like, oh my god, what have you done? What have you done? And as a result of that, Girls Frontline did not release in Japan for 2 years, during which like a lot of better games came out. You know, and when they finally came out, Girls Frontline was like really obsolete in Japan. It really sucked because like Japan was like, they were banking on Japan making them a lot of money, and it never happened. It's so stupid. And now like Yao Meng and Yuzong are like mortal enemies. So stupid. It's so stupid. They did get a lot of money for Korea. They did, but it was like, it's not enough. You know? It's not like, you need to pay for like the growth of the company, right? They had to hire more people to like help develop the game and like develop the sequel, like this one. And like, Make a Team is incredible in that they self-publish. And that's probably why they can get away with making so little money, is because they publish for themselves and they can keep all the profits. Unlike Yostar, which is like a publishing company, right? If you work with a publisher, then the publisher takes almost all the money. It's kind of funny, but it's just so dumb, man. Yeah, it's so dumb. Because understand, these guys are all indie creators. The gacha scene in China, they're all indie. They're all indies. They're all college dropouts too. I mean, they dropped out because they were working on games, right? I remember like listening back, there was these people who were like, oh, I should become I should drop out of college too. All successful people would drop out of college. No, they dropped out of college because they were working on something. And that necessitated that they drop out of college because they didn't have time for college anymore. It's not that if you drop out of college, you're gonna become the next Bill Gates. That's not how it works. Though I'm sure a lot of people wish that would be how it is. And they have a goal in mind, of course, absolutely. But yeah, the early development schedules for these games are just like so messed up. But yeah, basically, Make a Team released Girl of the Bakehouse, which was a visual novel. And that inspired MiHoYo to start making games. But MiHoYo had their shit together. They actually had their shit together. They weren't constantly squabbling and fighting amongst themselves. They were pretty professional. They were able to develop games quietly and without issue, which is why they're now like really good. They have a good culture. Make a Team's developed a good culture, but like it was such a train wreck in the beginning because of the spat between Yao Meng and Yuzong. It's just so unfortunate. Girls Frontline could be so much bigger than what it is now. Who do I mess up? Who do I attack first? Let's clean this up first. Should I deal with this swap unit first? Yeah, that thing's strong. Do you know their official releases? For global, it's probably gonna be next year. We don't have an official date yet, unfortunately. I would like to know too, honestly. I would also like to know when the official release is. It's not gonna be that far off. The official release for China is next month. But don't worry, you know, when it releases, it's gonna be much better than the Chinese release. The Chinese release is gonna be full of bugs. I just know it. It's gonna be, you know, not fully, how do I say it, fleshed out. There's gonna be a lot of frustrating features. Saying still aiming for October 26th. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot it's October now, isn't it? It's October. Did he just taunt my... Oh, he taunted the bunny. What an asshole. What an asshole. There's a lot of new games I'm gonna want to play this month, yeah? Like what? Tell me about it. I get on your Brandon Lee makeup and go from Raven to Crow. I'm not gonna go from Raven to Crow. I like ravens. I am a raven. I don't want to be a crow. Ravens are much better than crows. Crows are like, wah, wah, wah. Ravens are, much, much cuter. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I know I'm gonna play his new Assassin's Creed game, the shooting game that's in space. I forgot that name. Oh, is it the one that already released? The one by the people who made Skyrim? I forgot what it's called, honestly. The gunplay does not look enticing to me, so I won't play it. Oh hey, they put her back in the box? They put our girl back inside the box. Oh man. Also, this box looks different from the one we had earlier. I wonder why that is. Okay, we got turrets. And beans. And dinner gates. Okay, okay. Naruhodo. Wakatta. Mostly what this beta is doing is getting me into Spas. Yeah. She's cool. She is one of my favorite characters in Girls Frontline 1. Although I liked Mossberg 590 more than her. I think they're both really good designs. Let's see, who do I go with first? The new Spider-Man, yeah, I hear that one's gonna be really good. The Spider-Man games, the recent ones have been really good. The ones like 6 years ago were not so good. But the latest ones that are coming out they seem pretty good. They seem pretty nice. You didn't kill her. You didn't kill him. Man. I haven't played any of them though. Oh Jesus. More beans. Go over here. M590 coconut from Mekopar. Yeah, I like her a lot. My favorite's MDR. She's not in this game. She's in Girls Frontline 1 and she's also in Neuro Cloud. She's my favorite. I also like UMP40. And when I said this, like, people kept making fun of me. They said, "Oh, Hakuya, you have a type," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? I don't have a type. I don't. I don't have a type. Please. I just like what I like, okay? Don't make fun of me." I mean, like, I like RPK 16. I know she's really popular. She's one of my favorites. For sure. Can't attack them from there. Okay, I guess this is a bug, because we can't target the enemy with this attack. Interesting. Oh wait, no, that's... Of course we couldn't. That was the wrong ability. Likes them with big red flags. I don't know, there's no... I don't think MDR has red flags, she's just fun. UMP40, she's fine, she's just dead and has like a gaping hole in her forehead, that's all. I don't think that's a red flag. MDR is just a live streamer, there's not... What's wrong with that? Oh. Yeah, I guess... I guess there's gotta be something wrong with you if you're a live streamer. Miles Morales was incredible from last year. Wait, we can't access the next... Why? And this is where the boss is. Why can't we access it? Oh. Of course, we haven't done 4-8. Okay, we're gonna fight the boss soon. We're gonna meet the boss. The mission after this one. We're gonna meet her. I don't like girls with red flags. I don't have a type. I swear. Looked up M590, MDR, RPK6. Was there another one? UMP40. What else do I like? Oh, I like P90. P90 is another fun one. I like her a lot. gosh, I should do a girls frontline tier list and just talk about all the characters I really like from the series. And those are just playable characters. I like a lot of the enemy faction. I like a lot of the Paradius characters. They're really nice too. Oh, there's a bean. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, never mind. 2 beans. We need to escape. Takkan shiyotto. Wait. Oh, that only stuns them. It doesn't turn them. We need to kill him. Yeah, we'll just stand here for now. Right now, the trend between the 4 of them seems to be aggressively. Oh no. Oh no. Well, not all of them, but I do like white hair. I like people similar to myself, obviously. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, let's move forward. Not the best spot to be going up to, but it's fine if we kill them all, right? As long as they're all dead, it's fine. Very good. Ow! Oh, shoot! Ah! That's not good. Not good at all. In my own just that new Suzuka Gozen. Oh yeah, I do like Suzuka Gozen's new design. It is Gyaru, right? It is a very good Gyaru design. I think I like it more than her base design. I think she looks better as a Gyaru. How come it didn't blow him up then? It blew up me, but not him? That's messed up. That is messed up. Alright, easy peasy. Yeah, that's so messed up. It only blows them up. Not me. It is Hyper Gyaru, and I hope it goes the way of one Halloween for Nightingale. Oh, you mean you hope it gets like extremely popular? Yeah, yeah. She deserves it. She's been waiting for her spotlight. Alright, so here we have a boss, but you don't really get to know much of her personality because the story has been capped off. This is still the beta, and they do not want to spoil all the story for us. Just know that we are fighting what's her name again? Darcher, which also sounds French. Wait, are the French the villains of this game? Yeah, she's wearing a gothic Lolita outfit. A very gothic Lolita outfit. I like how in this series, if they do wear gothic Lolita, it leans more gothic than Lolita. Hello gang cuties, I think that girl's a Naito. No, she's not actually a Naito, though she resembles one. She's actually a Gen 3 T-doll. I believe. She's a Gen 3 T-doll. What's that sound? Oh hey, there's a little monument here with a waterfall. Wonder what this area is. So we're at the top of one building. Looks like there's some slums down there. And I guess, oh, that's the, what is it called? The Pan-Synoptimum? I don't remember the word for it, but like, it's like the guard tower that can see the entire prison. It was a concept that some architects made back in the old days where a single guard could watch the entire prison from a single tower. I think it's called a Pan-Synoptimum or something like that. And we've got a holographic mug. I was going to say it looks like a dildo, but no, it's a mug. I have a dirty mind. I have a dirty mind. Alright. Oh, there's a heliport there too. I guess that's how we're escaping. Let's go. I'm sorry, let me play that again for you guys. Let me play that again for you guys so you can appreciate the boss a little bit more. Does Parades still exist? I think they still exist, but they're not held. They're not controlled by William anymore. William has moved on to greener pastures. But yeah, here's Archer, our first major boss. And she is not a Naito, she's a T-doll. How goes the fight against the new ringleader? We just started. This is our first fight against her. Unfortunately, we don't know the background about this fight because the game has ended the story portion. So we have no context for what exactly is happening right now. Fine, context is not necessary. Parades like nod after Kane died without something like that. Parades is like a cult. It's a cult that William created as a front for his like human experimentation and military stuff. Yeah, they kidnap little children and turn them into cyborgs. It's kind of messed up. Just... Up here. And basically what it was like the front operated as like a cult where they offered people who were infected with Elid, which is the universe's equivalent of like radiation disease. It offered them a cure, but what it really did was it turned them into zombies. Specifically, it turned them into soldiers for him. And so their whole deal is like they worship this cult because they believe that it will, you know, cure them from their disease. No, they're actually just going to be put into stasis suits that turn them into zombie soldiers. Kind of fucked up. Oh, these guys are so annoying. They're out of my range. Let's go here for now. Yeah, completely out of my range. Hey, Jimmy. Did have a cure, but sadly she died. Yeah, he made a cure, but then he's like, we'll kill her. I don't remember. Did they kill Macleon off under his orders, or was that a rogue decision? Forgot. Though I guess like having a cure was not important to William in the first place. Berlin chapter was a wild ride. It was. I don't even know what happened in it because I didn't read it. I did not read it. I need to. One day I need to catch up on the story. Oh shit! We blew up our bunny's cover. Oh, she's a Desuwa. She's a Desuwa girl. Okay, it's fine. We can just walk away from the bomb. Never mind. Wait, can we walk away from the bomb? Yes, we can. We can just walk away from it. And it won't explode. Alright, let's break her. I think it was a jealous crazy sister moment. Oh, so it wasn't done. It was done without permission. Though William doesn't seem too choked up about it. He doesn't care. In the end, Maclean's just another trash. Is that it? Oh wow, I finished that way too quickly. I finished that way too quickly. Wait, what's this? Okay, that's a little bit disturbing. Kuro ga kurome. Oh yeah, this is the thing that Darsho transforms into in the trailer. Hey guys, we got 2 boss fights. Nice. This isn't even my final form.jpg. Guess not. It would have been nice to see her transform. Okay, this is sounding like very Girls Frontline music now. With the drums, the beats. Oh. That was nice, that was nice. This is definitely Vanguard sound, but it's very different from the Vanguard sound I'm used to. Alright, let's just start blasting. It's not working. Oh no. Oh no. She's beefy. Gosh, I really want Quattro Formaggio pizza. I really want it right now. 4 cheese pizza. It sounds really delicious right about now. Now, of course, we've got Latin chanting, of course. To clarify the neural virus, I mean Project Neural Cloud and not the fake UMP 40 down the. If the whole Neural Cloud virus has anything to do with William. Yeah, we don't know. We just don't know. Oh geez, she's hurt. Okay, so let us continue blasting. Stop laughing at me! Stop laughing! There's nothing funny going on right now. No, she's only a single square. Stop laughing! Stop laughing! Ouch. Okay, okay. I think if I had let it go one more turn, everyone would have died horribly. Alright, nice. Nice, nice. Now, if that's the end of the story, I think there's no real reason for me to continue. Right? So I did want to see what the environment... Oh wow, what is a split? Okay. I'm just gonna open this just to see what the environment is like. Okay, where are we now? Oh, looks like we're in the city. We're still in the city, but I guess this is the slums because there's garbage everywhere. Yeah, there's garbage everywhere. Hey, the bright Soviet future. So this is still the Neo-Soviet Union, I think, yeah. In Ukraine. And you can see, like, I guess we're at a lower point. We're not high up in the skyscrapers anymore. But we're still fairly high up because, you know, down there. It really just is a sci-fi future. Very cyberpunk. It's LA! Oh, jeez. Now we're farther away from the Panopticon. Yeah, that's what it's called, the Panopticon. We're farther than we were last time. Yeah. Hey, is it really a dystopia if we've got publicly, if we've got public chairs that are actually, like, sittable? Like, look at these chairs. These little bleachers here. They don't look uncomfortable to sit on. You know, aside from being very dirty, they don't look like they would be painful. You know, they don't look like they're made to be anti-hobo. Love the art design. Yeah. So how far do you like the beta? I'd say it's fun. It would be better if I, you know, could read what it was saying. I like that the gameplay is, like, slow, I guess. It could be faster. Some people are complaining that it's not fast enough, but I don't think that's a huge issue. I don't think so. I think in the first place, this kind of strategy game is already a little bit niche. You know, XCOM is a little bit niche. But I think it hits the right amount of depth. The only, like, the big sticking issue is gonna be how the gacha rates are, like how long it takes for you to get resources to pull gachas, to pull rolls. How often the banners will come up. How hard will it be to raise your characters? That sort of deal. Everyone has chips planted in so there's no hobos. Wait, are you serious? Everyone has chips planted, there's no hobo? What do they do? You need a GFL game and game design similar to SOCOM Navy SEAL or something. Like an actual action game, right? I feel like that's never been their, like, their forte. And the reason why they choose strategy is because, like, strategy is probably the easiest to do. Like, as I said earlier, right? Like, the actual gameplay programming has never been their forte. They've, in their very inception, they left the actual game programming and, like, the server stuff to Yostar, or the predecessor to Yostar, Game Master. They just worked on the character designs, the story, and you know, they worked with Vanguard Sound on the music. So like, for Make a Team, their strengths are their writing, their character design, their world building. That's their forte. Like, actually, like, making the game part of the game has never been their strongest suit. And it's why it took so long for them to make their clients to be better. Like, it took until, like, version 3 of Girls Frontline for it to, like, actually, like, run smoothly. As opposed to, like, MiHoYo, and they've been solid from the beginning. It's really no wonder that MiHoYo, like, became, like, a multi-billion-dollar business. Like, I'd like to see an action game from Girls Frontline. I think they're getting better and better, you know? Over FF15. Yeah, FF15 was just no, I don't like it. But FF16 I hear is a lot better. I hear it's a lot better than FF15. Seems backed by the CCP. Well, once you get big enough, you're always going to be backed by the government. Or, you know, backed. It's more like they supervise. Make sure everything is like, you know, stuff that they approve. Because, you know, what was it? Genshin Impact, Yostar, MiHoYo is like a... MiHoYo is considered a cultural ambassador of China. So they're under a lot of scrutiny. Hope GFL2 don't get too big then. I mean, it's fine for GFL2 to get big. Just not... I wonder, like, if it gets bigger outside of China than inside China. Maybe that'll be okay? I don't know. Part of me wants to keep, you know, the gatekeep, right? To keep the community all, like, tight-knit. But I feel like, you know, Girls Frontline has been not getting enough attention that it deserves. So I do want lots of more players to come back in. Because they've all left for, you know, Punishing Grey Raven, for Azur Lane, for Genshin, for Arc Knights. I want them to come back. I want them to come back. I think in GFL, if you need to be... You would send hobos to retake the frontiers or have them move in there with pioneers. GFL2 made the smart move allowing mod support, so even if that happens, they can still get fans to make the outfit. Yeah, they can. I've already seen the mods. People have modded the skirts out of a lot of characters because they wanted to measure the cake. They wanted to measure the bum sizes and compare who has the best bums. And there's like Project Snowbreak, but let's be honest, Project Snowbreak, it's kind of ass. Snowbreak, the gameplay, it didn't impress me that much because it felt like every other Unity engine third-person shooter I've played made by an indie creator. I'm gonna be honest. I would like to sponsor stream from them, but like I've played so many Unity games that were third-person shooter featuring anime girls that Snowbreak didn't feel like anything special. The character designs, which I think are the most important thing next to the story, they didn't impress me. The whole aesthetic appeal of Snowbreak, like I like wintry, you know, environments. I like sterile, but I feel like Snowbreak it takes sterile a little bit too far and just ends up being boring. It just becomes like, it doesn't really have a solid identity. So I didn't like it that much. You know, Girls Frontline is just sprawling with personality. That's why I love it so much. Like it's in everything. Oh, nah. Might be better if you die easily if I don't take cover and plan your actions. Yeah. I mean, I would like a stealth action game like Siphon Filter. I wish someone would make something like Siphon Filter again. I feel like that they did a really good job on stealth and action. Though it's been like 2 decades since the last Siphon Filter game. Gosh, Sabrina is easily like, I feel like she has like one of the best models so far. All the models are good, but I feel like Sabrina just has like the best, most endearing animations. And she just looks really pretty. She just looks amazing. Also, she's got cake. Personally, really liked MGSV. I need to replay Siphon. I have vague memories of playing it on PS2. I played the original Siphon Filter. And I just liked, you know, being able to headshot enemies and, you know, the taser. I just, you know, when I had the opportunity, I never let go of the taser. I just kept zapping until they got set on fire. And even when they stopped screaming, I still kept on zapping them. I was very sadistic. I think I want to do some Siphon Filter streams actually one day. I think people will appreciate the taser as much as I do. Sabrina is dummy thick. Makes me almost wish that toxic girl I used to flirt with. Yeah. Gosh. Apparently Sharkry is incredibly toxic as well. But that's fine. We're okay with toxic girls here. We're okay with that. I really like this 3D environment background, and they interact with each other. Like every now and then they'll like wave at each other. It's amazing. Like it's not the same as having live 2Ds, but you know, you have to let go. In MGS5, I would collect the best troops, then put the other sedated ones in a pile and throw a Molotov. Stopped after I noticed the morality system was giving the boss a dumb horn. What do you mean you don't want to be horny? What do you mean you don't want to be horny? You don't like the horns? It just occurred to me that these blue cubes are the resource you need for rolls. Oh hey, I got a Rosa dupe as a reward. Interesting. Toxic girls in gacha are better than IRL. Yeah, because you can choose when you interact with them. In a gacha. That might not be the case in real life. You know, you might have to put up with someone. And you probably can't fuck them either. Oh my god. What am I saying? Please don't. Forget I said that. Forget I said that. Yeah, what would an action game look like? Because, you know, they really tried to make a third-person shooter. Make a team? They really tried. For Girls Frontline 2. And then it failed horribly. Like, they realized that they had no idea how to make a third-person shooter. And that's when it got retooled into XCOM. Yeah, they really tried. Like, maybe they can do better now, especially since they're getting more experience making different kinds of games. You know, for NeuroCloud, they made the auto chess. For this game, they made XCOM. And I think the most important one is Reverse Collapse. I think Reverse Collapse has the most in-depth gameplay. Especially, well, since it's a spin-off, or not a spin-off, since it's a standalone game, right? It's a full home release game. They've had to really pay attention to the way the game works. And I feel like with all this experience, maybe they can get into making an action game. Because I feel like even though Reverse Collapse is a turn-based, you know, strategy RPG, I feel like it's the most action-y out of all the games that they made. It's the most action-y. And maybe they can actually, you know, make a strategy or make an action game with strategy elements. I feel like they really could. I feel like they could. They might be better off copying Valkyria Chronicles. The problem with Valkyria Chronicles is that the gameplay loop is terrible. The gameplay loop is terrible. Like every mission is just using scout cheese to get to the enemy flag, and that's it. It's not... I've played like all the Valkyria Chronicles games, and even then I can't say I enjoy the Valkyria Chronicles gameplay. I play them because I like the world, and I like the tanks, and I like the aesthetics, but like the actual gameplay, I don't enjoy it at all. I don't find it fun. No, I'll copy the flag, just the core mechanic. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't find it fun. I don't find it any fun. I feel like they can do better. I feel like Valkyria Chronicles, it's sort of a dead end style of gameplay. It's not that interesting. I don't know what exactly they could do. But you know, if they made a Siphon Filter style game, I think that would work really well. I like how Phoenix Point did it where you can aim at the damage bar. Yeah, Phoenix Point, like that game that no one talks about, no one cares about. It just died. They were like, oh, we made the original XCOM games. We're making Phoenix Point now, and it fucking sucked. I liked it. But yeah, poetic irony, considering that who was the company that makes Valkyria Chronicles? Was it Capcom or was it Sega? I don't remember which one it was, but I just remember they tried to steal the Girls Frontline IP during their collab. Man, that's messed up. Sega, yeah, Sega. They tried to steal the Girls Frontline IP. They didn't respect them at all. It's so scummy, the contract they tried to get them to sign. They're like, wait, what does it say here? It says there will be a one-time payment for the use of our IP with no time limit. And they're like, oh, don't worry, just sign it. And they're like, what do you mean just sign it? They're like, just sign it. Don't be paranoid. I'm a simple monkey. I would like to open through a world shooter. Sadly, unlikely without outside help with. They're just too small scale. MiHoYo was able to develop Genshin because they made so much money off of Honkai 2 and Honkai 3, you know? And also because they had the power of like making something truly revolutionary. Like Genshin, I don't like it that much, but I will say that it's very impressive that they were able to stick an open world inside of a phone game. Like most people play on the PC, but it is a phone game. So I will say it is very impressive what they did. And you know, just for having that sort of, I guess, breakthrough in like gacha, like and having like a sort of breakthrough in gacha games just gave them so much, how would you call it, prestige, that people just flocked to Genshin, and eventually Genshin is now just popular for being popular. And now they have just so much money, they can do whatever they want. Which is, I just find it so hilarious that Mika Team, the guys who started it all, they were like the first, I think. They were the first in the Chinese indie anime games market. They were the first ones, but they were never like actually good at making games. They made a visual novel that inspired everyone else to make games, but they themselves struggled to release Girls Frontline. And so like MiHoYo, who were inspired by Mika Team, ended up becoming the top dog and becoming an international name. Meanwhile, Mika Team is like one of the lowest ranking or lowest money making gacha games out there. To the point that people all the time, the fans joke that Mika Team is a money laundering scheme. Man, it is just some, I don't know, is this irony? Does this count as irony? Honkai Impact 3 and GFL collabed once. I don't know if it was Honkai Impact 3. I think it was Honkai 2, Honkai Gakuen. And they did collab. And actually Official's character design came from a collaboration between Mika Team and MiHoYo. Well, I guess the collaboration didn't pan out. Like they were supposed to make a collab project, but I guess it never happened. I don't know why. I don't know why it never happened, but it just didn't. Impact 2 was, yeah, it was zombies. It was girls. It was high school girls in high school setting fighting off zombies with guns. Yeah, I didn't know, but I didn't realize, but for the longest time, Honkai Impact 2nd was more popular than Honkai Impact 3rd. Kind of crazy. Like, if you look at YouTube videos for Honkai Gakuen, it kind of looks like shit. It looks like a cheap side-scroller that you'd find on Flash in the year 2000 and in the year 2000s. But people liked it more than they liked third for some reason. It's not until like recently that third had a more dedicated fan base. People started liking third more. Honkai lore is like 5 realities. Yeah, I don't know, man. They're all different. They just retain the same characters. They all just retain the same characters, but they're all different. Gosh. Yeah, I would like make a team to like catch up, but it feels like they can't really break in anywhere. You know? Mihoyo filled in the spot quickly by being competent and offering something completely different. Like they set the stage, and no one else can compete on the same scale as them. But I still like Girls Frontline. I still like a Girls Frontline. I'm still excited for Make a Team. I still want to see what they can make after this. After Girls Frontline 2. After Reverse Collapse. Because Make a Team's the only company that kept its indie studio feel. Even after they become a proper corporation and they fixed all their internal drama issues. Make a Team still has the indie sort of passion within them, even if they don't have the same amount of resources that I would like them to have. It's universal appeal. Yeah, it's true. Genshin has universal appeal, but the problem with that is that it's also kind of vanilla. It's not that interesting. The story is not very interesting. Genshin does not have a very inspiring story, and neither does the new Honkers game. I like them, I appreciate them, but I won't say that the storytelling is stellar. The military otaku market is not that big. Yeah, and it won't have full appeal unless they can have male and female characters together. If you only have female characters, you're missing out on a lot of potential fan base. You're missing out on a lot. I should have technology beyond the Bronze Age. I wish I could help make bigger GFL. Yeah, that would be nice, but I'd like to do that too, but I also don't want to move to China, to Shanghai. Shanghai seems like it's a nice place, but I feel like it would be more expensive to live there than in Canada. Genshin has the appeal of being Breath of the Wild, but free. Porn community. We can't rely on the porn community, okay? We can't. The porn community is fickle. They will just jump onto the next thing easily. Don't rely on them. Don't. It helps with Nier Automata. Nier Automata had the they had the power of marketing. They had the power of like a company, a big publisher behind them. There was a lot of things that went for Nier Automata. You can't just attribute success to porn artists. It's not how it works, okay? Little Witch No Better relies on the porn artists. And it's carried them pretty far, but it's not, in the end, it's still an indie title. It's still a small operation. Square's into focus on Yoko Taro's game. Now, Yoko Taro, he's been building his notoriety over the years. So he's got an intense fan following. Like, and Mika Team also has an intense fan following, but it's been let down by their inability to make games with actually good gameplay. It's too niche. And I like XCOM, I really do. And I'm gonna play the heck out of Girls Frontline 2 when it comes out. But even I know that it's still niche. It's still niche. People don't like sitting down, especially these days with their low attention span. They don't like sitting down. They don't like turn-based strategy. They want to go zoom, 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 zoom. Faster, faster. Like, just as an example, watch any gameplay videos of Aether Gazer. You can't go 2 seconds without the camera panning to some special attack. You can't. Okay? Like, the camera just moves all over the place every 2 seconds. That's what... That is the new generation we have to deal with. That is the Zoomers, you know, overloaded brains going, woo! It's just... They have to do that. I feel like you know, Make a Team might have to change to somehow attract the Zoomer audience. Yeah, it's not a cult following anymore because it's now mainstream following for Yokotaro. It was a poor guy, lost his mask. On topic of men appearing, I don't ironically want Jin to appear in Exilium. Yeah, I want them to appear, but you know, they're not going to be playable. And that's the important part. They have to be playable. You know, Genshin, people like to, especially good females, they like to, how do I say this? Basically, they like to be horny for the girls and the guys, okay? They like to admire both the guys and the girls. You know? It can't really be helped because the military stuff is mainly a guy appeal. Like, military stuff is mainly a guy appeal. Martial arts, stuff like Genshin is a little bit more mainstream. It's more normal. It's more normie. It's more casual. Gosh. Like, Mika Team would have to branch out and do something less military themed. It would be new. It would be a new area for them to deal with. And I feel like there's plenty of opportunities to explore that in their universe. To deal with something that's not quite military. Play for husbando. That's how I play GFL1 but waifu. Are you really hoping to attract the shippers? I don't really care about shipping. I don't care about shipping. I actually don't care about shipping. If anything, I find shippers kind of obnoxious sometimes. I just want some more broad appeal. I want something like some people, they want Mika Team to stay niche, to keep on doing what they're doing, but I feel like it's just not. They're barely staying above the water. I want them to be like, you know, higher up. You know, I want them to be higher up. I want them to have more opportunities to do different things. I like this whole military. I do like the military thing. I do. I'm not saying that they should stop doing the military thing, but I do think that they should be allowed to branch out, to explore different kinds of stories, different kinds of gameplay. That doesn't necessarily have to do with guns. GFL1 isn't military enough. But like it's anime girls, my man. It's anime girls. I feel like if you wanted to go full military, you'd play Tarkov or something like that. You'd play Stalker. Anime girls is always going to be like, it's never going to be fully serious military. It never can be because it's cartoons. See some people complain about outfit designs. I want it to be more military. Yeah, but if you make them all just military uniforms, then it's boring. It's just boring. Like Destiny 2 outfits, they bore me. Titanfall outfits, they bore me. It's boring. I like the aesthetic, but also it's boring. It lacks identity. If you're making a gacha game, if you're making a gacha game, you can't have characters like that, because then there's like no identity. It just doesn't look good, and that's what's I don't like about Snowbreak. The character designs don't pop out at me. They look generic. They look like VTubers. They look like VTubers in the year 2021. Everyone's wearing tech wear. I'm actually a little bit glad that these days VTubers designs are a little bit more unique, or at least like the unique ones are allowed to pop out, and it's not just tech wear everywhere, because I love tech wear, but there's a reason I decided to not go with tech wear for my own design. It's everywhere, and when it's everywhere, it's too saturated. There's nothing unique about it anymore. Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles did a good job with, like, you know, adding so many variations that everyone looks unique. But even then, still, they kind of blur together. They really do. It looks better in illustrations, but in the game itself, the characters look kind of the same. To these Fire Emblem plates, not Engage. Not Engage, yeah. Engage as well. Like, Engage, they had to do something interesting with the character designs, was that they had to model them for several different color palettes. And so that limited what they could do with the costume design and, you know, the colors. Because they had to make multiple colors for every character. Toothpaste Chan. Yeah, Miss Colgate. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like they could do like non-military stuff for Girls Month. I feel like they do, like, you know, people like traveling in the yellow zones. They could do, like, you know, elite hunting. You know, we have lasers. We have swords. We have vibration swords. We could do a Metal Gear Rising style game. You know, we could do farming. God, I hate to say it. We could do a farming simulator. Because I know. Okay, people keep telling me to play farming simulators because girls like watching VTubers who play farming simulators. I used to play Harvest Moon when I was younger, and it killed me inside. It bored the hell out of me. I hated playing Harvest Moon, but I had nothing else on the Game Boy at the time, so I played it, but I hated it so much. I don't like playing farming simulators. But I think even then they could make a interesting farming simulator in this world. Yeah, NeuroCloud stories. Yeah, they've shown that they can make so many different kinds of stories within NeuroCloud. The side character event stories. You know, they've shown, you know, cooking, dancing, live streaming, martial arts. They could do so much in the Girls Frontline world. It's so versatile. It's incredibly versatile. So they could definitely do a bunch of different things. They know they absolutely can make the stories. It's just a matter of figuring out the gameplay. Boxing, food, traveling historians. Yeah. They could do so much stuff. They could easily do, like, you know, a 3D adventure game. You know, where you, like, go across different towns and areas and, like, actually explore the world. They could do that. They absolutely could. Of course, they would need to grow. And that's why I want Girls Frontline to, like, get big. I want them to have plenty of money so they can develop better games. You know, with more interactive gameplay. You know, they'd have to hire a new team to be able to do like, you know, 3D environments that you can like explore and move around in and interact with. More real-time gameplay. Would you play a farming game called Grey Haven? Is that an actual game? Or is that a play on Grey Raven? Punishing Grey Raven. Yeah, the world outside the major confrontations, like 8 samurai situations, small towns defended by elites or... Yeah! It could be really good. It could be really good. It could be really, really, really good. Gosh, just thinking about it makes me so excited. But, you know, it'd be several years down the line if they actually had the chance to do it. Gosh. Gosh, Joestar has been milking everyone for all their money's worth with Azur Lane and Arc Knights. MiHoYo's been making billions and billions and billions. You know, it's time for Make a Team to start making their dough. You know? They were the original guys who started everything. You know, they inspired everyone else, so they deserve some success. You know? It's about time that they stopped getting overshadowed by generic and by horny. You know? Do you think that our next GFL collab would ever happen? No. No. It would never happen. The only way that it would happen is if Yao Meng suddenly got a heart attack from eating too much McDonald's. The only way that it would happen if Yao Meng got, like, he died from diabetes or something. That's the only way that it would happen. There's too much bad blood. There's too much bad blood going around. And I guess MiHoYo they're so big that there's like no reason for them to collab with anyone anymore. They're so big, they don't need to collab. And if they did collab, they'd just be giving legitimacy to like a competitor. That's what I feel like MiHoYo is doing right now. They're so big, they don't need to bother. Like supposedly Lowlight left Make a Team amicably. You know. Frankly, it was better that Lowlight left because like his vision for the game was not very good. His story the stories he came up with were not good. The game Girls Frontline got really better, so much better after Lowlight left. Collab with themselves, like how GF. Yeah, but that's because the Fate franchise is already massive. It spans like however many dozen book series, manga, anime, you know, over 10 years of video games. FGL it's just built on all of that stuff. There's no Make a Team does not have that much IP power. They just don't. Gosh. Yeah, can't wait for full release. It'll be good. But anyways, I think I've gushed enough. Have I gushed enough about all this? What if we made books within Girls Frontline setting? There are books within Girls Frontline setting. It's not enough. It's not enough. The sheer scale of it is not enough. Like no one knows about these. No one knows about all this Girls Frontline stuff. They don't. Even the books are already out there. It's so the audience is so small. It's so minuscule that you'd be like, oh, you're collabing with yourself? Well, who's that? Who's that character? I don't know that character. I've never seen that character before. There's no excitement. There's nothing. Ah, it's unfortunate. I've got a new muzzle device. Gosh. I play Arknights and I can tell you the story really lost me. I still enjoy the designs and the gameplay, but the threats in that world are insane. Yeah. The same thing. Although Light's idea of story rating is just nonsensical. It's not good. It's just straight up not good. Oh, look at that muzzle device. Stabby. Yeah, stabby. Okay, what do we put over here? We got a red dot. I've seen that there's like some attachments. There's like a boxing glove attachment and a banana. Yeah, just a banana. Needs to collab with Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid's a dead IP. And Konami's not doing anything with it. Konami's not doing anything with Metal Gear. All they're doing is milking what's already there. They're not interested in making new games. Yeah, it's big in CN, but like that's just Girls Frontline is big in CN. Like Mega Team is big in CN, but like it needs international presence. You know, CN is CN. It has nothing to do with the rest of the world. It's all locked behind a wall. Is there a bayonet to do glorious damage? Take me closer! I want to hit them with my sword. Kojima kind of proven himself. I wonder if he's overrated. Kojima? Kojima is definitely a what would you call it? A man with a vision. He's definitely like a pioneer, and he has a lot of excellent ideas. But I feel like he always wanted to make films and not video games, and he just happened to work at a video game company. And so he tried to incorporate as much film stuff as possible into his video games. But with his latest one, like Death Stranding, right? You can see like he just tried to turn the game into a film. And I was not totally sold on the story of Death Stranding. I found it very interesting. I found the ideas and concepts very, very interesting. But I was not sold on it. He's more like George Lucas. Yeah, Kojima needs people to wrangle him in. Yeah. Especially people with actual geopolitical knowledge. Yeah. It's a people working under him. Yeah. It takes a team to balance each other out. You know? It's very rare that one man can do everything themselves. You know, George Lucas, he tried. And I think he had a lot of excellent ideas for the prequel series. Like, even to this day, the prequel is still pretty iconic. People can remember even like the embarrassing stuff in the prequels. But you ask people to remember like what came out in the new trilogy. Was it Blue Milk? And that's about it. It's just so forgettable. Again, at least he's taking risks, beat most companies, yeah. Even the Fitness had awesome moments, yeah. I don't even hate pod racing. I think pod racing was great. Yeah, Phantom Menace had so many good moments. Sand. I hate sand. It's so rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Like, even though the presentation was not all there with Anakin, the idea of what he goes through, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's just that the dialogue's a little clumsy. Jukebox musical about gnomes. Gosh, the Christmas special. Yeah, this is pod racing. Man, the actor who played Anakin, who played child Anakin, he got so traumatized by all the negative press he got for playing child Anakin that he left, he left acting forever. And he just didn't want to talk to anybody ever. He just grew up with this terrible trauma and never wanted to see anyone's face, and never wanted anyone to see his face ever again. It was, man, that's so unfortunate, man. It's just a role, guys. It's just a role. They're just someone who got hired to do the thing. They're not responsible for whatever happens. They don't make any decisions. Never really see Big Boss become evil. Seems his evil comes from propaganda that dislike him, likely spread by Huey. Probably. God, Huey was such a character. He was the true villain of MGSV. He was the true villain. But even then, it feels like it wasn't properly fleshed out. Like, it was a bit too clumsy. It wasn't focused enough. Jingle All the Way is true cinema. Kid Anakin was also a kid in Jingle All the Way. Oh, naruhodo. I didn't know that. Clone Wars is cooler than Galactic Silver. Yeah, Clone Wars is so cool. Gosh, that was such a good animation. Seeing the clone soldiers like being all badasses. So good, so good, so good. And they've made all these new stuff like, what, Ahsoka? I don't care. I don't care. Which is funny because the me of like 10 years ago would have been, Ahsoka? She's getting her own series? Awesome, cool. I can't wait to see what they do with it. But like the me of today is like, Ahsoka? Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna check it out. Making the stormtrooper shit and can't hit anything? Well, it's like, well, you already rule the entire world. If you make your soldiers too competent, then like someone will just rebel and they'll have competent soldiers. But if everyone's incompetent, even if some of your guys like decides to betray you and do a coup, you can just send more of your incompetent people to outnumber them. I guess that's what it is, right? You see this oftentimes in history, where countries that become too stable, they just stop trying. Because a strong military just becomes more of a threat to themselves. Anyways, we've talked for way too much. We've talked for way too much. I am going to be streaming Pikmin 4 tomorrow. I was supposed to stream it yesterday, but what happened was I passed the fuck out 1 minute, or 1 hour before the stream. I passed the fuck out. You know, because I was doing my donathon last Saturday, and I stayed up streaming for 12 hours. And that was bad. I was suffering from the consequences of that for, well, all the way up until even today. It's just not been very good. My body has not responded well to streaming 12 hours. I felt like complete shit yesterday, and I felt pretty damn terrible this morning as well. But I'm getting better day by day. Hopefully tomorrow there won't be any issues and I can do Pikmin 4. And we still have to do the donathon goals. We still need to do the donathon goals on my... We've done some of the stuff on discussion on my Discord. So Skeb, we're gonna do maid. We're gonna Skeb someone, me in a maid outfit. As for line recordings, I would appreciate if you guys could send me some, potential lines that you want me to record. I can record, up to a minute. It can be anything. It can be anything. So, like, actually, send me some lines to record. I don't know what to record. Please, I'm begging you. Please. Please, I'm on my knees here. Please. I'm begging you. Give me something to read. And as for the spicy noodles, I'm gonna have to custom order the 3x spicy noodles. Hopefully I won't die from eating those things. 14,000 Scovilles. Oh, geez. I don't know. Can I handle it? Probably not. It's gonna be painful. Hopefully my stomach can handle it. Anyways, gosh, that was a long Zatsudan. That was a long Zatsudan segment. Please come by tomorrow. It'll be at 6 p.m. I want to say 6 p.m. tomorrow, or maybe it's 5 p.m. Something like that. It's already on my YouTube channel. The weight room's already up. But anyways, Otsu, Haku, Otsu, Otsu Raven, Otsu Cringe, Otsu. They paywalled my Babushka. Otsu, make a team. I wish you success. This is my last Girls Frontline 2 beta stream. Otsu bed. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed right after this. I've been sleeping every day for like 10 hours, more than 10 hours. I've been sleeping like 13, 14 hours every day, and it's still not enough. I'm so exhausted. I also in great pain. I'll try. I'll try. But yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Otsu, goodbye.